How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this is a local story happened in UC Berkeley a few days ago, and I was just following it to see which way it would go. And the twist on it is just real crazy because y'all see the title, and I see where white America is getting ready to go with this and get real redundant with their rhetoric. So if we wanted to, us YouTubers in the black sector could devote a full channel to white on white crime. So just keep that in mind. So this white guy here by the name of Hayden Williams got his ass whooped on the campus of UC Berkeley. And so far, the person that kicked his ass, they have not been able to find him. How convenient. But the thing that gets me with this shit is the twists and turns that it will go. And I'll show more memes. I'm going to put this article here because it's very long. But I will read the title. Police still searching for man who punched conservative activist in the face at Berkeley. And so let's check out this first video. I'm going to go from start out with this one, and then I'm going to continue on.
UC Berkeley, the target, a conservative student. Tonight, college Republicans are calling it an attack on free speech. KPX5's Andrea Borba live on the Cal campus. She just spoke with a couple of witnesses. What do they say, Andrea?
Well, Veronica, here at Sprout Plaza has always been the heart of student activism at UC Berkeley. Just a few seconds ago, we heard some drumming stuff here. Always a very active and lively place. Well, a few days ago, one activist found himself on the receiving end of some violence. This was the scene on Upper Sprout Plaza, a shoving match. And then a sucker punch. The man in black is the suspect UC Berkeley officers are looking for tonight. The man in the white cap on the receiving end of that punch is Hayden Williams, a volunteer from conservative group Turning Points USA. On his table was a sign that allegedly read, "Beware of fake hate crimes" on it, a reference to the Jussie Smollett case. Arda Herbal and friend Alexander Sarka were leaving class when they saw the commotion.
Started off as, I believe, verbal, and it kind of got heightened up where he was breaking down like posters and kicking down a table. I was like, oh, this is going to get intense, and that's why I got out my phone and wanted to film it. And it was just, I didn't think it was going to escalate to the extent that it did.
That's when the pair pulled out their cell phones and began recording.
This is something I've never really seen on Sprout. I know, there's a lot of political tension going on, but I've never really been a parent for those events.
Tables promoting different clubs on campus are a daily occurrence at Sprout Plaza. Political combat, however, hasn't been seen at the plaza since the Milo Yiannopoulos protests.
The university condemns in the strongest possible terms violence and harassment of any sort, no matter who the perpetrators are, no matter who the targets are.
The Berkeley College Republicans tweeted out the video this morning, calling it a, quote, leftist attack.
One of the few things that holds America together is this idea that we can debate our differences and still remain one country. We're committed to some ideals of free expression and open debate. And when we see incidences like this, that ideal is undermined.
Now, a representative from the university told KPIX5 that they do not believe the person involved, the suspect in this case, is a student at the university. They say some 60,000 other people make their way through the campus every single day.
All right. So, let's continue on here and watch this interview. I want y'all to listen real close. Y'all see the title, so y'all see where I'm coming from.
All right,
amid the whirlwind of news of political violence in America, lost in the coverage was a very disturbing event at UC Berkeley on Tuesday. Conservative youth organization Turning Point USA's UC Berkeley affiliate, they had a table set up in the college's plaza where members were recruiting students to join. According to multiple eyewitnesses, an unidentified individual confronted the Turning Point table before physically assaulting Hayden Williams, a Leadership Institute field representative who was helping Turning Point. The actual punch was caught on camera, but not what led up to it. Take a look.
I don't give a if you're
You want to hit me? I'll shoot you.
and then mess up.
Get the
UC Berkeley released a statement addressing the incident, saying, in part, quote, UC Berkeley strongly condemns violence, harassment of any sort for any reason. That sort of behavior is reprehensible. It's intolerable. A message was sent by our police force to the campus community with a picture of the suspect and a request that anyone with information about the incident come forward and report what they know in support of our police department's ongoing investigation. We intend to identify and bring the perpetrators to justice. A photo of the suspect has been released, as you can see on your screen, as a search for him now is ongoing at this hour. Joining us now with reaction, the student at the center of this controversy, Hayden Williams, is with us, Fox News contributor, campus reform editor-in-chief. Our own Lawrence Jones is here. All right, obviously there's a lot going on here. Is that black eye, by the way, from this incident?
Yes, it is.
Okay, none of us, you're watching what's happening with Jussie Smollett, correct?
Yes.
A lot of people may doubt your story. What led up to it? And is there any evidence that you have eyewitnesses that will testify that you did nothing to provoke this?
Absolutely. So I'm a field representative, as you said, for the Leadership Institute, and it's my job to help organize and train conservative activists throughout California. And on Tuesday, I was invited to UC Berkeley's campus to help a conservative group, Turning Point, recruit new members. And while I was there, some students took offense to our sign that we had that said, "Hate crime hoaxes hurt real victims." And this person claimed we were promoting violence on campus and proceeded to take his aggression out on us.
How many witnesses do you have? Because listen, I'm watching. I train MMA, and that shot was a cheap shot, especially at the end. When did you start filming? At what point in the encounter?
As soon as the gentleman, and I use that term lightly, approached our table and began acting very erratic, I feared for my own safety, so I started to record at that moment.
All right. Now, did you try to diffuse this? Did you try and say, I'm entitled to my view? I guess one of the posters said, this is MAGA country. So I don't know what the trigger is for liberals and Make America Great Again. Walk us through the very beginning. This guy, what did he do? When did you start filming? And how many people were there with you?
That's right. So I had the president of the club with me there, and we were talking to a potential new member when this happened. And these two people just approached our table, as I said, very erratically, and started cussing at us. And that's when I knew that this was probably a troublesome situation. So I pulled out my phone to start recording, and his friend, one of the gentlemen that approached our table, smacked my phone out of my hand. And
but there were other people videoing, thankfully, right?
That's right. That's right. And picked up my phone.
Would you say, how long into the confrontation did video begin that you have seen?
6, 7 seconds.
Wow. Lawrence, I've known you for a long time. You know about this group really well. Give us, I know you've been investigating this for us, and tell us what you found out.
So, Sean, you know, we don't rush to judgment on this program or on this network. We try to get all the facts. We have contacted three students that were surrounding this event. They have backed up what Hayden had to say here. We contacted the university police, and we've even asked for if anyone has any other evidence that could give us a full picture to give that to us. This is what we do now.
But we do know that there were witnesses from the get-go, correct? Numerous ones?
Yes, we know that. We know there were 3 witnesses, but I think it's also important to note, Sean, that this is not new for UC Berkeley. All right, this is a school that's been burned down almost because they don't like the conservative point of view on the college campus. And so it's not just an isolated event here. The conservative view is under attack, and you have professors that are on that campus that don't want the conservative view and students there. So it's something we've got to take seriously, Sean.
All right, Lawrence, thanks for investigating.
So this is the question I asked my royal family. What does Jussie Smollett have to do with all of this? You know, Sean Hannity, you know, he'd been in the media for years. And they just have to do it. Because, I mean, they're true to their nature. So, you know, I say that often. They're true to their nature. But anything that they can use, and this should teach black gays, anything that they can use, they're going to use it in their favor. And we're talking about 2 separate incidents, but you want to throw that in. This dude, you could tell how he's talking, sound like his mouth sore, his eye fucked up, and the first thing he going to ask him is about Jussie Smollett. What they have to do with him getting his ass whooped? And then you want to say, well, you know, you gotta tiptoe around these things because this could be a possible hoax. He whooped his ass. This is a local story. I've been doing my research. They can't find him at this point. So at this point, they think he's not even a part of the school or anything like that. But see, the thing that pisses off white America, my royal family, is we know how to put different subjects in different compartments. We got this R. Kelly thing, and we know the bullshit around it. Black folks been hollering about R. Kelly 20 years ago and his fuckery. So that ain't working. And also, America don't give a damn about a black woman getting her ass whooped or a black woman getting raped or anything. So we know how to put things in different compartments. So let's stay focused on this. It is what it is. He got his ass whooped. What the fuck do that have to do at the end of the day? Us. You know? They just try to fit shit in. It don't fit the narrative at all. But they gonna wear this the fuck out. I guarantee you. And we already know white on white crime is the fabric of America. This soil is soaked with our blood mainly. And we already know anywhere that the enemy go, they cause death, destruction, deceit, disease. Anywhere you go, you a motherfucking cancer. So don't be trying to twist this shit up like it's a motherfucking hoax and all that type of stuff. It is what it is. Who want to go walk around, you know, looking real fucked up? Where he at? Because he got his ass whooped. I admit that. He got his ass whooped and stuff. But this is just y'all true nature. So that's not working. Everything that y'all trying, everything that y'all throwing at the royal family, it ain't fucking working. Like I said, I don't steal people's talking points. Cynthia G was right on that one. The enemy are not a progressive group of people. They keep trying to find out something that they can use to nurse us back to sleep while they continue their fuckery. And they have no problem projecting on themselves. Not at all. So, the ones of us that are on the fence or delusional, stay there and see how the enemy really get down. They always trying to use us. It is what it is. So, you know, whoever this dude is that whooped his ass. Oh, here's his face. They claim they can't find him. I think that eventually they will, because some people know who that is. They'll turn him in. And it is what it is, and the fucking story will die. And another incident will come up, and they'll throw Jussie Smollett's name in it. Now it's like, oh, wow, we got to be real cautious about everything, because it just may not be what it is. No, it is what it is. You're true to your nature. So anyway, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.